Hey everybody, it's Congresswoman Cori. You elected this Ferguson-made activist to Congress, and I promised you I'd be bringing the same energy from the front lines of Ferguson and St. Louis to the halls of Congress. We're now 100 days into our term, so we wanted to try and recap our first 100 days in 100 seconds. Let's get the timer up and here we go. From surviving an insurrection 3 days into office, followed by an impeachment trial, and ultimately having to relocate our office, it was a chaotic start that we could never have anticipated. But our team didn't skip a beat. We've already passed 4 pieces of legislation through the House. We led a historic vote on our amendment to restore voting rights to people who are incarcerated. We co-signed more than 50 letters, co-sponsored almost 90 bills, and introduced 6 pieces of legislation, including environmental justice legislation with Senator Markey, a bill to lower prescription drug costs with Senator Sanders, and a solution to hold members of Congress accountable for any role that some may have played in the insurrection. We introduced a bill to grant permanent residency to Alex Garcia, who had lived in the United States for over a decade before the Trump administration suddenly moved to deport him, forcing him to live in sanctuary in a church in Maplewood to avoid deportation. Alex is now reunited with his wife and 5 children in St. Louis, but our fight for justice and his family's stability continues. We were named Vice Chair of the House Judiciary Committee on Crime, Terrorism, and Homeland Security and on the Committee on Oversight and Reform. We've begun fighting for the cleanup of Coldwater Creek and other nuclear waste sites in St. Louis while serving on the Subcommittee on Environment. We secured nearly $700 million in direct relief for our local governments in the St. Louis region through the American Rescue Plan. This $1.9 trillion relief package is bringing urgent relief that our district needs to not just survive this pandemic, but to finally begin healing. We also helped secure 170,000 additional vaccines for the St. Louis region through a FEMA mass vaccination site. We've hosted multiple town halls, taken on 249 constituent cases, hosted a 314-day celebration, and so much more. We're just getting started, so let's keep doing this work together, St. Louis. This is our time, this is our moment, and we're going to make sure that change happens that we can all feel. I love you. Remember that your Congresswoman loves you.